It's week 5 of Nikki P Speaks, and the last couple weeks I've talked about relationship stuff, and I'm gonna take a total 180 away from that today. I'm gonna talk about something completely different. I think it's gonna be a topic that you're gonna like. It's something that's really, really big right now, and I'm really excited about it. So I don't think I have anything else to tell you. No, I don't. So let's get right into it. Okay, so this week's topic is you can't blame the man. Okay, now everybody knows who the man is. The man can be several things. The man can be the police, anybody higher up, pretty much. Mainly when black people think about the man, we think about white people. And I know that's kind of an old term, but that was the only thing I could think of. So the man, that's what we're gonna call it today. So what I mean by that is I see a lot of black people. This message is strictly really toward black men. Females kind of do it too, but it's one of my fellas, my black men, okay? This is to you today. So, what I see a lot of black men doing is when they get into trouble, like when they get arrested or, get it caught for drug possession or they have a record basically, anything like that, anything illegal, they tend to blame the police for arresting them. And I don't know if any of you have heard of this. I hear it all the time. Oh, I wasn't doing nothing. He's just trying to catch me. Oh, they're always out looking for me because I drive a Crown Vic and they think that's a dope boy car, so they pull me over. I mean, I know, and I'm not saying that police brutality isn't real because I really do think it is. I think sometimes the police do target black men. But the thing is that over the years, black men have not changed that stereotype of themselves so that they'll stop doing that. They kind of enhanced it. So they're giving them reason to look for them. You're giving them reason to hunt you down, pretty much. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's like a vicious cycle. I mean, the black men keep doing wrong, so the police keep looking for them. And then because the police keep pulling them over, they think that they're looking for them, and so they don't care that they're keeping them wrong. It's like a vicious cycle. It's never going to end. When is it going to stop, you guys? I mean, when is it going to stop? Okay, I know we've all heard about T.I. recently in the news. I was listening to the radio one morning on the way to school, and they were talking about should T.I. really go to jail for the years that they're saying. And all these people were calling in saying stuff like, they're trying to keep another successful black man down, always trying to find a way to get him back in jail so he can't be successful. He can't do all these good things he's doing. And T.I. has done a lot of good things. He had that show, he helped those kids get their lives right, and he gives him and his wife have that Alzheimer's charity that they raise money for all the time. I'm not saying that they don't do good things, because they do, but T.I. had a record before he was even famous. I mean, T.I. had a record before he even recorded his first rap song. He got arrested when he was 15 or 16, I think, the first time. So, I mean, when he became famous, he already knew what he was supposed to be doing. He knew the restrictions he had on his life. He doesn't have a normal life. He knew that he was a felon. And there's certain things that felons can and can't do, and he knew that. And he took the chance by having those weapons and things in his possession when he got caught. And I know the circumstances he was under. His friend had died. He had got shot at, and he was trying to protect himself. And it's kind of a hard dilemma. You kind of have to weigh out your options. Should I just walk around like a punk and not protect myself? Or should I just go ahead and get some weapons, but I'm still breaking, my laws that I have over myself? So I kind of feel like he was in this dilemma. But and he took the road to go ahead and get the weapons to protect himself. And, I kind of see where he was coming from, but you have to say, when you get caught, you cannot blame anybody else because that was your choice to get those weapons and you knew you weren't supposed to have them. You can't blame the man, the police, the government, the justice system, whoever, for the problems that you have. That is our biggest problem. The black men want to blame somebody else so they don't have responsibility. It's oh, they were just looking for me. They're always looking for me. And then as soon as they pull me over, they're gonna run my license and see I got either unpaid tickets, I got a warrant out, and they were just looking for me. And I just happened to have a warrant right when they arrested me. And then they just took me to jail. That's not my fault. They was looking for me. Come on. It has to be something that you did. It can't be all the police. I mean, the police do some black people wrong, but we gotta stop giving them reason to. Okay, we gotta clean up our act, young men. Come on, okay? We cannot blame them for everything that we do. I'm just so tired of seeing young black men with records and are cool with it. Like they're not, when they get out of jail the first time, they're not trying to, oh, I'm going to do right this time. I'm not going back. No, they're cool with having a record and they go right back to the same stuff they were doing. They get arrested again. I mean, there's so many black repeat offenders. It's not even funny. I'm tired of seeing us with, when you run our name, it's like a laundry list of offenses. It's ridiculous. And it needs to stop. Cut it out. It's not cute, okay? I'm a black woman. I don't think that's cute. I'm not looking for a felon to marry. Come on. Or date. Come on. It needs to stop. It just breaks my heart to see so many black men just going to jail over and over and over. I mean, is jail cool? Is there something I'm missing? Because, I mean, they go to jail like it's a club. Like, they can't wait to go back. Oh, I can do that time. I can do 5 years. No. You don't want to do that. That's your life. Do you want your life to be over right when it begins? Do you want your life to be over when you're 18 years old? I mean, that record's going to follow you forever. That one little thing you did is going to be stamped on you for the rest of your life. Every time you fill out a job application, it can stop you from getting a job. It can stop you from getting a lot of things done that you need to get done in your life. And I know you might say, oh, they didn't hire me because I had a record. And that's not right. They still should have hired me. They have the right to not hire you if you're a felon. I mean, that's that company's choice. And they have that right to not hire you. I mean, come on, guys. I'm tired of seeing my young black men being repeat offenders and then blaming someone else for their problems. If you keep blaming it on someone else, you're never going to change because you don't think you did anything wrong. Okay? You always think that it's somebody else's fault. I didn't do anything. They just happened to find me that night when I was fighting domestic violence or getting in fights or driving while you were drunk or driving while under the influence. Come on, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm not saying you should, if you choose to engage in these kind of activities, then can you try to do it civilly, or don't come around people that you know you're going to fight with. You got to be wise. You got to make some more wise choices. I mean, you can't just live your life however and blame your problems on somebody else because there's nothing that they can do. Come on, that's just stupid. There's nothing that's not going to fix anything. And you're going to keep going back to jail because you're not taking responsibility for your actions. I'm just tired of seeing it. I love black men, and I think they're some of the most strong people in the world, and I think they can do so much good, and it's being wasted because they're in jail. And it's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. I'm tired of it. So my young black men, please, stop blaming the police, the government, the justice system, for whatever problem it is that you have, for all the records that you have. Try to change what you're doing. Change your life. Turn it around. Do something good with yourself, and don't go back. If you go once, please, don't go back. Don't do the same mistakes over and over and over again. Don't go back. If you go once, don't go back. Please, I'm begging you. Don't go back, okay? This is Nikki P. I love you. Now, remember, if there's something I said that you didn't like, remember, just press pause on the video, close your browser, and turn off the computer. You don't have to listen to it if you don't like it, but I'd really like you to because I think a lot of the stuff I say is true, and sometimes the truth hurts a little, and you have to hear it. So remember, this is not to tear us down. I'm trying to build us up and take us to a higher place than we were before. My black young men and my black young women, stay empowered, stay educated, stay blessed. And next week, another video is coming out. It's going to be another great topic. I know you're going to like it, and I'm really excited about this too. Remember, tell your friends, www.nikkipspeaks.blogspot.com. Check it every Friday, and check Facebook too because I put my videos on there. Thank you for listening and watching and all your comments and suggestions, and I love you.